Hello YouTube, this is Yitch of Sylvanus EU, and today in this video I'll be teaching you guys how to play a Marksmanship Hunter in World of Warcraft as of patch 4.3. The Marksmanship spec is an extremely easy spec to play and can easily pull 20k plus DPS for anyone that has the right reforges, gems, enchants and rotation. In this guide I will teach you how to achieve all of this. First things first, we'll need a talent tree. This is the most optimal talent tree for patch 4.3 Marksmanship Hunter A DPS and will easily allow you to pick up those high numbers. And now on to the glyphs. Now some of these glyphs you can change around. I believe all of the minors you can change, and you can swap glyph of rapid fire to glyph of chimera shot. It's just personal preference. I do like to have the 10% more haste, but if you guys want to fit your rotation even better and get a 1 second reduce cooldown on the chimera shot, you can do that if you want. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to the pets to use. Now this can be quite confusing for some, and I'm just going to break it down to all of you right now. So I would only ever use the cat if you have if you don't have a warrior or a death knight in the group. This meaning because the cat buff is already shared between the warrior and the death knight buff. So if the warrior has the battle shout or the death knight has the horn up, it won't have any effect and it won't apply. So I recommend using the wolf if so, but if no warrior or death knight, I definitely recommend using the cat. It increases your agility by about 500 and it's really nice. Now there is one extra thing that you guys should know about these two pets, and that is a little tip called pre-call of the wild. Now basically what pre-call of the wild is, when you use call of the wild on one pet and then you switch to the other pet, and of course the other pet is going to be the pet that you're going to be using for the rest of the fight, and the call of the wild buff will still be off cooldown. So you can use this twice actually in one fight and it's super effective. So I want to thank Dark Lumia for that tip. It's really helped me in the past and I just want to share this with you guys. Alright guys, so now we've got the macros. I'm going to go by the macros one by one. The first macro is a wing clip macro. It will automatically cast Raptor Strike, which decreases the damage done on you if you got the glyph, and will cast wing clip to slow the movement speed of the target. The second one will make your pet go to your target extremely fast, and I recommend binding this to mouse wheel down. The third one will be a one-shot raid macro. It pretty much pops every single cooldown that you've got. I cast my berserking, you can change that into whatever ratio you have. I use my engineering glove enchant, and I use the potion of the Tolvir. And the other two are just to increase your damage, the steady shot and the aim shot. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go through the stat priority of a Marksmanship Hunter. So to start off, you are of course going to want to go for agility. If you go for anything but agility, then you're pretty stupid. After that, you must get 8% hit rating. Now a lot of people think, oh, hit rating, that's shit. I mean, I hit every spell anyway. The truth is you don't, and with hit rating you will hit your white attacks, which do pretty much 50% of your damage more. So you must get 8% hit rating. And then you need to get critical strike. And then after that it's preferable to get a haste sweet spot or a haste soft cap, which for me is around about 1800 to 1900 as I've found. And then you can start stacking mastery. Alright guys, so to cut this short, I'm going to link you to a website which is going to tell you exactly what gems, enchants and reforges you will need to get the best out of your gear. Now this website is called Ask MrRobot, and it is a gear optimizer which basically optimizes your gear the best for you. Now this website is much better than me telling you which gems to use, because in the end you may not even use the right gems and you may not be using in the right socket. So definitely go and check out Ask MrRobot. I will put a link in the description of this video, and I will also put the link on the text over this audio. Alright guys, so now we're getting into the rotation side of things. So what I do first is, on my unusable pet, or the pet that I don't use, I pop Furious Howl and Call of the Wild. I then dismiss my pet as fast as possible and pull out my main pet I'm going to be using. I then proceed to popping the raid macro, that one shot, and I instantly start aim shotting to dump my focus. And then I steady shot back up, and then I aim shot more. Now I normally steady shot up to 100, but I do sometimes do it up to 50 and then use another aim shot. But it's basically all about grabbing the focus and using it on aim shots for as long as possible while you're in this buffed trance. So of course I do use the instant aim shot as soon as possible. I am pulling some nice hits there, 68k not too long ago, 67k. So it is really easy. You just got to have perfect timing, and that's one of the main things about the Hunter class. Now what I macroed into the one shot macro is readiness, so I don't have to use it, but you can use it after if you want. And then of course you do use rapid fire again, and you continue with that rotation. Once you run out of your buffs, or once you run out of your haste buffs, you're going to want to resort to serpent stinging. Once you've done one serpent sting, you're going to want to use your focus every time you get the focus for Chimera, and every time it's off cooldown, you're going to want to use your focus on Chimera, and then you're going to want to build up your focus with steady shot and dump all of that focus with arcane shot. Now this rotation is fairly easy to get hold of, and it shouldn't take long at all, and it's pretty much all timing really, and if you get one part of the timing incorrect, then it can fail. So I mean, that's pretty much it for the Hunter guide. I really hope I did help you guys in this guide. You guys can expect so many more guides. I've had such a blast making this guide, and I really hope you guys have a blast watching it as well. So thanks for watching this video guys, and as always I will see you in the next video. Peace. As always, please remember to comment, rate and subscribe to show your support towards this channel. Thank you.